TH 对上 EDG， 这是 EDG 在自家上海所打的第一场国际赛事。TH 先选了日落之城 ，EDG 接着选了双塔迷城。决胜图将来到我们的极地韩港。
He tucked the Gecko Flash. Wood is free.
Oh, it's so effortless for Wood in that position. Even spotting Kong Kong on the third, dealing a little bit of damage, not getting the kill.
Oh,
now coming through, 3 on the round.
30 seconds
You mentioned
left.
how good Wu was in the last 2
remaining.
matches against Chinese
Spike
squads on this
down
map. He hasn't missed a step.
yeah. The skill level of Wood is off the charts right here. I mean, he gets 4 to secure the round. Beautiful.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
And the handshakes are coming out
They
and
change the pace. That's something EDG is really good at doing, but that camera.
oh, it's gonna split it. Not connecting or anything. Remember, it was just a ghost on the other side.
Yeah.
Wingman will go out, or at least try to. Not tagging on anyone as a spike has not made its way past the threshold. Kong Kong with 2 kills. Chi-Chu weak, but a little bit of space for the attack. A nade in his hand too.
And Pat Attack right now, he's just waiting for Boo to link up with him and potentially start the retake.
30 seconds
But
left.
Kong Kong, oh, the
Oh.
nade misses, so he's gonna have to hard clear the close left.
Hitting an awkward little crevice.
That's unfortunate. So Omen Flash will be the cue for the retake. Pot Attack gets the entry. I spoke about how he's so good at one-tapping players.
down, B.
And all of a sudden, that freeze that EDG did, it's working against them.
Smoggy has the tank, tries to get the spike.
30 seconds
And now
left.
the Thrash invested, you see him funneling away, giving the space. Boo not wanting to reckon with that. Manages to avoid it. No techs found. And now the Hunter's Fury
Fury.
from Spawn. Boo spotting Kong Kong, swatting him out of the sky.
The time, Doug.
Again, becomes a factor with 10 seconds left. They haven't really made it out of elbow yet. Wood's still trying to dash around, trying to dance around, staying alive at least for a little bit longer, but ultimately falling with 3 seconds left. Are they going to be able to get the spike down? They will.
Spike planted.
About a second was the difference. And now 4v3, the way of the attack. Heretics patient with their approach, patient with the attempt at a flood. Benji will fall. Pat Attack and Boo left in a 2v4. An ult still at the disposal of EDG for Chi-Chu in case it's needed. But they're just so comfortable with this. EDG are on the boards. Let's look good on A. Can they do it here?
30 seconds.
They do
Before
get the
leaning
spike
towards
down.
the site, you see the utility already dumped down, but Benji Fishy playing back site, getting 2. This is going to be such a tough thing to hold to 3v5.
I don't think they know that Kong Kong's in this spot, though. And nobody's in market, so Kong Kong needs to go huge here for EDG.
The paranoia traded. Kong Kong, oh, he's able to get 1, but the clip runs dry. He's not able to connect anymore. Benji Fishy with 3, Chi-Chu left alone. The lack of success on B continues. Chi-Chu's able to get his 1, Rien's holding the defuse all the way.
First set of delay utility.
The nade to clear the trip, the satchel forward, but Benji Fishy again has not been cleared now. Going down at the hands of Chi-Chu. The rocket not going to connect either. So Hunter's Fury has been invested by Rien's. Boot playing further back. Unfortunately having to watch as Kong Kong gets the best of his teammate. But they're still keeping him back. Instantly on the trade, a 2v2 as the nade comes back out. How do Patek and Boo get back in on this? The paranoia only connecting on 1. Smoggy over Kong Kong's shoulder, delivers the shot. Leaving Patek alone, a 1v2, a tap of the spike, the swing coming through. Not able to connect on the shots. Kong Kong with 3 as
The smoke goes up, really right on time. Nobody's gonna be paranoid. Trying to dance around it, still getting a shot. The frenzy connecting. But Heretics have gotten all the space they could possibly want. Kong Kong falling as well as Chi-Chu's on the swing.
Good timing. Omen flashed.
But the flash on the other side. Whoa, Chi-Chu still gets 3. The pistol the way of EDG.
the line. He took the game by storm with this weapon. Can he connect again? Yes. Not able to satchel away though, as Rien's puts him down. Heretics with a numbers advantage and space to be gained on the site. Smoggy close by, Chi-Chu as well. Kept back by the smokes. The tags through, they might try to wrap around him.
They might find a window of opportunity here on this wrap around. I mean, right now, Boo is not ready here at all, but oh.
Drops the smoke to
Yeah,
cross.
Speak of the devil, but if they just face check this, they still might find the timing.
There's no way to expect that. That's what they'll be. If they don't make any noise, oh, Rien's is looking that way. And he drops the first. That shot was so clean. Chichu in a 1v4. He's not standing up to that. Heretics pushing forward, but you've got a lot of presence here. Chichu's just playing on the other side of the smoke. He will fall as Benji Fishy goes backside. But Smoggy on the counter. Smoggy on the punch. 3 found.
Trip from Benji Fishy as well onto that market area. Yeah, Smoggy gets this 3rd kill after that trip connects, but it's so hard to do more off of that.
Paranoia and a satchel out. Nothing to be found though.
What? Haodong tried to take things into his own hands there and just face check that smoke. But now that Cypher ult's gonna give full info.
They're all here and they know it, but they might try to hit it anyway. Trying to get a crossover to market. Woot with the fadeaway shot. They're just not missing right now.
I mean, you can't make it up. What was that?
Thrash will connect onto Riens. Nobody falls. Smoggy will too. Dominant from beginning to end for Heretics, forcing them to come out through heaven. Woot creeping forward. Kong with the judge, finding value. They're able to snatch this thing back. Oh, but it's only 1. Disaster avoided. Patatech will have to clear it.
No way.
Now gets through Riens, finding a little space behind it as well. Oh, how does Benji Fishy get away with that? With the ghost. Is he able to upgrade a weapon? Yeah, he is. 10 seconds left. The spike's out of reach. Smoggy's gonna have to push his way through it just to pick it up. 1 kill found, but that's another round the way of Heretics.
Oh my gosh.
That's perfect.
Poor Kong, he saw nothing on his screen but white. Oh, yeah. They're making it seem like it's just a Cypher lure. But again,
the proactivity.
Oh my god.
It's so clean.
And yeah, it's just against pistols this time, but they're decisive in every decision they make. Smoggy with a couple of really clean kills to switch it back. Gets up into heaven, punishes Patatech. Marian's on the trade. A 2v2 now as Kong is spotted. Look at the beckon for the swing.
He knows he's low.
Daring the challenge. As the wall goes up, Riens finds safe passage. Not able to land on Benji Fishy, who continues to be a problem. Chichu with the Sheriff in a 1v2. Riens weak. Oh my gosh, that was the weak one. Chichu's not able to land the shots.
The time is going so low. If they're gonna go B, they need to go now.
They're patient with it. Benji Fishy again, getting the first. Woot on the cross, and now time is up. They can't really reconsider this. They can't really decide to flip the map. They've got to commit A.
10 seconds left. They're starting to find some of the advantages. Benji Fishy has not moved at all, finally falling. He's picked up the spike, but there's not enough time. Again, it burns way too low.
3 players of Heretics here, and Riens, he's tucked in back sight.
Chichu goes forward with Rocket, or excuse me, Kong goes forward with Rocket in hand. Wu goes up top, it connects onto Boo, but Wu punishes back. Oh my gosh, he's gotten the 3rd! Wu single-handedly destroying EDG. And with 13 seconds left, again, time becomes a factor. Smoggy's healthy, yes. But now he's gonna have the neural theft to deal with. Do they try to pounce? Patatech on the swing, willing to give away his life and secure the round for it. The clock decides another.
40 seconds left. The satchel's out now. Kong with the Sheriff in hand. Patatech close by, but it's Riens who punishes.
Oh my gosh.
Another kill going the way of Heretics. But they've kept this really competitive here, but Smoggy's the only one left standing. He's got a stinger on the other side. He will punish with 1. Baiting Benji Fishy into the swing, but not realizing it. He's got a really big window here to play around.
He's got to be so worried about everything right now in this moment.
He's going to upgrade a weapon. 14 seconds left. Benji Fishy on the swing! And he lands another! Rotating back A, and that's where EDG's headed. Crosshair trained. Target found. Kong down.
Fun fact, Doug, I did tell him when I saw him in the bathroom I wanted to see him buying up on the defensive side, and I'm glad that he did.
I'm glad you were able to communicate that to him.
True story. I'm actually serious.
Benji Fishy again is still playing back here. Wu taking a lot of damage, and it's Riens who punishes. And that's their big success right there. You're right, you just mentioned it. This is where success comes through. Kong finding Patatech. These post plants have been good. And they're digging their heels in on this one.
So disciplined is EDG.
There.
Heretics are slowly creeping up, seeing if there's any mistake that EDG are making, but right now they're making none. Kong, he might find this timing right here.
Enemy remaining.
Very nicely done.
Player standing.
The ult invested a 1v1. Surely you don't lose those like that. I don't know if there's been enough really for EDG to want to move a couple of these players. Two of them got tagged by the Paranoia, Wo0t the only one who has not. And he's going to be the one on the swing. The snap on Howdong is perfect. Not realizing there's another on the other side. Smoggy's able to punish. But he will fall. Chichu trying to wrap around Pillar. Things slow down for just a moment as the dog now from EDG is intended to create a little bit more space. Kong up high, has to give the space back down to Greens with the frenzy at that distance. Will drop the duelist.
Last player standing.
Falls down to a 1v2.
Spike
Chichu with the ghost
down,
in hand, 57 HP.
One
Spike
enemy remaining.
not in hand, but the shots from Patatek come through. The cage goes up. This rollout is really nice, but Howdong not able to find any success on the other side of it as Smoggy will fall too. They still have the 2 weapons they've invested, and Chichu's Sheriff strikes again. Now finally falling Kong from up in heaven, getting a couple. A 1v1 and Boo's gonna get the kill again.
They've been so good at trading in this series so far. Doesn't get traded this time around. That cage
Down A.
was the problem for them.
Oh, Chichu's filling in on the space.
Enemy remaining.
And Kong from the other side.
Down A.
I thought it was gonna happen. Kong gets his 4 though. EDG gets a 3. Kong has been a spark before. Maybe he can do it again. Aggression from Heretics at the beginning of the round. They just satchel past the pit. They just fully get ahead of the pit. What was intended to be mid-control has been lost right off the bat, and now the pit goes down.
It's ludicrous.
Now Howdong with all the pressure surrounding him will fall. Kong is able to get one, make that a second. The Spectre and the Ghost on the other side, the Paranoia out. This might be too much even for Heretics to pull off, but Kong will fall. Can they upgrade the weapon from there? No, I think it's a little bit too far away.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This rotation because of the Omen ult. Patatek has having control.
Yeah, but he's already been flashed off. They understand where he is, or at least have a good idea about it. Can they close this out? Boo's upgraded a weapon, a Guardian in hand now, but he's playing close. In elbow. Nobody and Smoggy both there. No Paranoia, no Flash, no Dog. Just the smokes. And as the spike continues to tick away, urgency continues to swell for EDG. They've got to go here, and they've got to go fast. The first one through. Patatek still playing up in heaven. He's crept out on the other side, confirming that there's no presence. One comes through, but it falls down to ones. Patatek playing up in heaven. Time is so short. As the smoke goes down, he tucks behind him. Smoggy has to hold it, not even able to get it to have damage dealt. But I don't think he's got enough time. The Grim Reaper strikes again.